Welcome back, YouTube. Thank you guys for checking out my channel. So today we're going to talk about the difference between assets and liabilities. Many of you guys have been reaching out to me asking what is the difference between assets and liabilities. As you've been watching me along my journey, you have heard me mention a lot about assets and liabilities and my desire to acquire assets and to not buy things that are liabilities. So let me start by saying many people have different definitions of what are assets and what are liabilities. Here on this channel, as I go on my journey, my definition of what an asset is and what a liability is will not be based off of words. It will be based off of numbers. It will be based off of what does the numbers say and not just words. So as I share my view on what are assets and liabilities, I want you guys to just know these are my definitions that I've taken from other people that have listened to, and that I think is the way I should lead my life and how I should think about assets and liabilities. So here we go. So an asset is something that you acquire that makes you money on a monthly basis, whether you work or not. So on this journey of building wealth, this is what I'm looking for. When I say I'm looking to buy assets, I'm looking for something that makes me money, whether I work or not. That's what I'm looking to obtain. I am looking to obtain assets. I'm looking for opportunities to make my money work for me and to make my money make money. What can I acquire? What can I buy that's going to bring me money on a monthly basis? So the definition that I use for a liability is just simply the opposite. A liability is something that takes money out of my pocket, and more specifically on a monthly basis. What is taking money out of my pocket specifically on a monthly basis that is not putting money back into my pockets? So the issue is what most people spend their money on is liabilities and not assets. Most people work their whole life, and every paycheck they get, they use the money that they acquired or they work so hard for and spend that money on liabilities. And most of our liabilities, to be honest, it comes from greed. It comes from us having a little bit extra, a little bit more than what we would normally have, what we're normally used to. And then we start seeing things that we desire, and we start seeing things that we can now buy and purchase, and we go out and we purchase those things, not things that we need, but things that we just simply want. And that's where most of our acquisition of liabilities come into play. Now we got more monthly subscriptions. Now we got more car payments. Now we got more credit card payments. It all comes from us not being able to manage our desires well, and that's how we start acquiring so many liabilities. So I want to share with you guys a couple examples of what could potentially be assets for you and what could potentially be liabilities for you. So assets are things such as real estate, wholesaling, flipping houses, buying rental property so that the attendant pay you money every single month. Intellectual property is another huge thing that can also bring you money every month. A simple definition of what intellectual property is: intellectual property is things such as writing books, having a blog, creating a YouTube channel, owning your own music. Anything that you can create and distribute that has the potential to be intellectual property. Assets can be stocks and bonds, things that grow in interest every single month. So anything that you can put your money in that grows, asset. So liabilities look like paying taxes. Can I get an amen? Paying car payments, paying on student loans every month. Things that are taking money out of my pocket but are not putting money in my pocket. One of the biggest liabilities that is very hard to communicate to a lot of people is having a home mortgage. Owning your home as being a liability, because most people, like myself, when I first bought my house, I'm instantly thinking I'm buying something and it is an asset. But if we use this definition as a working definition, my home is taking money out of my pocket each and every month. And if you're renting a home, you can see how that is taking money out of your pocket every month as well. I'm not suggesting that people don't have a mortgage. I am against 30-year loans. I am against 15-year loans. I say if you have a mortgage that is affordable and that you can pay off fast, I'm talking 6-7 years fast, that you don't give somebody a whole bunch of your money and pay interest in the long run. Things like car payments, student loans, there are other options out there, and that's all I'm saying. And so that leads me into the last thing. Our brain, our God-given brain, is the best tool that we have to build wealth. Using our brain to educate ourselves and to find unique ways to make money. Coming up with a game plan and going for it. It is a misconception. You don't need need more money to get started. All you need to do is manage the money that you currently have well and get started. After you get at it, listen, learning is the only option. Failing is not an option. Learning is the only option. One of my mottos is this: I can't lose because I started with nothing. I started with absolutely zero. So it's only up from here. So I say, get at it, man. Why wait? Don't always look for the easy route. You will not build wealth by always trying to see what's the easiest, quickest way to get rich. You will not build wealth that way. You have to enjoy the process, and you have to be willing to put in the work and put in the time. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this video was helpful. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you think this video was helpful, share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified when I drop these videos every single Monday at 8 a.m. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.